Good evening, good people. Hello on the TikTok. Hello on the other channels. Welcome to the AI Learning Lab. It's Thursday. We got to find out if the dog is in the mood to sing. Sometimes the dog is a singer. Freedom came my way that night, just like a jet plane, in and out of sight. I was hauling ass at 1,000,000 miles an hour, wondering how I'd hit when they came to the station. They said I was bad beyond repairs, but I got no qualms with my situation. Say, here I am. So, say, Cherie, 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 won't you dare to? Say, Cherie, 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 won't you dare to? Say, Cherie, Cherie, Cherie. Yeah. Leave a message and your number, please. Take a time to want to satisfy me. Take all these old fantasies and send them care of me. All right. It is Thursday. This is the AI Learning Lab. My name is Kyle Shannon. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome too. Like, why not? Why not be here? Why not show up? You know what we did last night? We had Chat GPT create her own self-portrait. And you're like, well, Kyle, how do you know Chat GPT is a she? Chat GPT can be whatever the hell you want it to be. I chose a female voice for my advanced voice. So for me, she's Quinn. You're like, well, where'd you get the name Quinn? I don't know. Out of my brain. There's someone on Twitter, I forget who it is, but she's very vehement that we should not anthropomorphize these things that talk to us like humans. I'm like, it's a little late. Hey, Danielle, what's happening? All good here? All good, 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 good. I don't have an agenda. And how's my hair? The hair's kind of an unfortunate situation, isn't it? Well, I'm good except my hair. All right. Standalone Grock is on iOS. Yep, I saw that. It was funny. I did a post on X 2 days ago that everyone's like, oh, Grok 3's coming. Grok 3's coming. And I'm like, Grok right now is like this little sub feature of Twitter that no one knows is there. And it's not even there if you don't pay. And then today, their iOS app dropped. So if you want to play with Grok, Danielle, do you know, is it free for iOS users? Or do you have to have like the paid Twitter account? It's free on X, and I don't pay for the free app. No login either. All right, great. Play Gaga. Play Gaga. I don't know Gaga. Don't mistake me for a musician. I know some songs, I know some guitar, but I see you tugging on your shirt, trying to hide inside of it, hide how much it hurts. Let them laugh while they can. Let them spin. Let them scatter in the wind. I've been to the movies. I've seen items. And the jokes on them. All right, fantastic job. So if you don't know how this works here, we start out with a little dog singing and me plunking on the guitar and me trying to figure out what I'm going to talk about. What you can do is you can, if you're on TikTok, you can tap the screen to show the love. You can reshare the stream. We got like 10 days left until TikTok goes away or not. Don't know. Yes, Brandon, Kyle, I was messing around with Chat GPT today and it made me a whole HTML website. Yeah. They'll do that. Pretty amazing, isn't it? One of the things that I encourage on here is to play. And it was funny. I did a podcast today. I recorded a podcast today with Steve Pockross, formerly of Verblio. And he was like, for those of us that are just, not as far into this as you are, like, what's your recommendation? Like, what tools should we use? And the first thing that I said was, first thing to understand is that ChatGPT goes way deeper than most people think it does. That it's kind of like thinking that the Adobe suite of products is just Photoshop. You're like, oh yeah, it's Photoshop. No, it's like Photoshop, and then it's got all this movie shit and all this other shit. Like the Adobe suite is massive, right? It's 20 or 30 apps. And that's kind of like ChatGPT. I think there's like a dozen different features or applications within it. Go to Sora.com. You can make video. If you're in ChatGPT, it can make images. It can see images. You can upload CSV files. And it'll analyze data. There's just a lot there. And then, yeah, it'll write code. It'll write a whole damn website. It's gotten better at doing long form output. Kyle, you have to watch the YouTube David Shapiro video did today about the tool he made for chronic illness. Oh, cool. I'll definitely watch that. Okay, cool. Thanks, Danielle. That's awesome. So if you have questions about AI, pop them in the comments below. We can go play with stuff. We can go look at stuff. RunwayML today just kind of dropped without really mentioning it. It can now do 4K upresing of videos. So you can make videos and then turn them into 4K videos, which didn't know that was coming, but it's here. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that post from Danielle. Got it. Okay, shared in irregulars. Got it. Beautiful. Today was my first day back at work. Chat GPT totally saved me from crashing out on. I don't see what that icon is. I don't know what that is. On the keyboard. I think Pika can add sound now too. Well, Pika adds sound for their preset animations. But did they add it for overall stuff? Maybe. Let's go look. What? Wow. I just discovered a video. Hang on. I just discovered a video I rendered. You know how sometimes you'll take a picture, throw it in one of those video programs? I know I'm sharing nothing. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. You know how you like share something, you go put something in one of the video tools, and because they take a few minutes and you have ADD, you go do something else. You ever just forget you did something? That was me with this one. This is pretty cool. That's a nice one. Sweet. Can we add sound to this? I don't think so. This was a cool one. I wouldn't call it cool. I would call it physics challenged. Ah, lordy, lordy, lordy. This one was pretty good. We did this one on here. Where Pika can do sound effects is when you do stuff like this. Oh, wait, you can't hear sound effects because that's not how I'm sharing. Hang on. Let me completely upend my effusive flow so that you can hear the sound effects for this thing. Yeah, I think these are just hard coded in. The way you get to these is, let's see, let's add an image in here. Let's do, what's that? Yeah, that one's good. So we'll add an image in there, and then you go Pika effect, and we'll do, what do we want to do? Poke it, peel it. We'll do peel it. All right, we'll do peel it, and then we'll generate it. And now it's going to add a squid sound effect to it. If I'm missing something, Danielle, let me know. Black bar, I know. I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. No, for the whole videos. Really? All right. Let's figure out how and where. Negative prompt. All right, we don't want peel it. So we have a car in there. So we'll say engine rumbles as the car rolls away. And then we'll do camera Oh no, we'll just leave it like that. Pika 2.0. Generate. Maybe, let's see, Pro. I'm in Pro. You're currently on the Pro plan. Oh, the other thing we got to try tonight, maybe we'll make tonight a video night. Oh, it's Halu, not Pika. Ah. We got to go try Krea tonight. Because Krea keeps adding other video models. And so maybe what we'll do is we'll go to Krea. Maybe we'll go, I don't know what we're going to do. Generate images, ultra fast video generation, now with sound. Wait, Krea has sound now. Introducing new video models with video to audio. Is this the one you were talking about? Danielle, heck yeah, maybe it was Krea. Okay, Danielle is awesome. She tries all the tools, but tonight she's a little off with her accuracy. I posted in Mechanics Guild about setting up learning sessions. Comment there to help guide it. All right, so Pate Motter, if you're new to the channel, if you're old to the channel, Pate. Pate and the channel go way back. Pate is a wicked smart. So Pate is kind of the polar opposite of me, where I am wholly unqualified. Pate is actually qualified. PhD in mathematics, works at Google, works on making tensor inference more efficient and fast, I think, if I characterize that right. Anyway, he runs the Mechanics Guild over in the AI Salon. So if you don't know the AI Salon, shame on you. And you should go to this here URL and check out, click on the button that says join our community. And then Pate did a really cool session during AI Festivus where he built a Google Colab notebook that basically had a bunch of code in there that showed us how transformers work and how large language models work. How when you type in a prompt, how it generates the crap it generates is a mystery to all of us, but not to Pate. And he actually unpacked it in this really cool thing. So he's teaching there and he's asking for input about what do you want to learn. So if you want to geek out a little bit on this AI stuff, you have a really wicked person in Pate willing to teach you. So go deal with that. Go there now. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. That's all there. That's all there. How am I doing? How are you doing? You're doing horribly, Kyle. 600 watch hours away from what? Oh, okay, cool. From being able to be like a real business person on YouTube. So if you are a fan of this channel, one of the things that we are trying to do is make it so that the YouTube channel can be like a business entity and do business stuff. And and Brandon and I set a goal that we would hit that by the time that TikTok ended its life. We're close. So here's what we need from you. We now have 1,000 subscribers, but now we need 600 more watch hours. So maybe even while you're watching this, just in the background, put on another YouTube video from the channel and let it play. Yes, I am encouraging fraud. Or Or the other thing you could do is you can actually go watch some of the back videos. There's probably close to, at this point, 1,000 hours of programming on the AI Learning Lab channel. Now, that's the good news. The good news is you have 1,000 hours of programming to enjoy. The bad news is it's 1,000 hours of me. Oh, that's comedy. That is fucking funny right there. Oh, good lordy. All right. Let me go back to Krea for a second here. Or no, not Krea. Wait, where am I? Here I am. Something went wrong generating this video. We'll try again. That's pretty slick, actually. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, good. Ricky Tiki Fabby's putting on a YouTube video in the background. He said, "You help me, I'll help you." Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm putting in my 8 hours a night on silent while I sleep. See, that's the idea. Vicky's got it. Like, the reason you put on my content is either to put yourself to sleep or to watch when you know you'll be sleeping. Perfect. That's the perfect time to watch. Yeah, truly an abandoned warehouse now. Actually, this one's kind of good enough that I wanna share this one with the world. Let's download this bad boy, shall we? Oh, we'll try to share something with. Wait, why can I not download this? Oh, here we go. If you were here last night, so I have a new insight. Let me stop that noise because it's now getting ASMR gross. Stop. How do you stop this thing? Okay, there we go. If you were here last night, here's how I would characterize last night. The opening was whatever the opening was, just fucking insanity and me just rambling. And then I went into this concept where I talked to Chat GPT and had her describe herself and what she looked like. And there was this really cool chunk. And then Chat GPT, I discovered a bug, or it might be a feature. But when you're in advanced voice mode, if you turn on video and then you turn it off and then you try to go back into voice mode, you can't. And so I tried for like, I don't know, 20 minutes to try to figure out how to continue my chat with her. So that was annoying. And then we did some shit and I made some shit. And that was kind of boring. And then I tried to upload it to Twitter and it just crashed. I spent 30 minutes trying to upload a 15-second video to fucking Twitter. So let's try it again. You're welcome, because I know how to entertain. All right, so I think we have that thing there. Let's hide this. Let's go back here. Let's go grab our video. Downloads, peel it. Great. All right, so it's there. Process. See, this just uploaded. Whatever the hell was going on with that video last night. So, let's see. Let's see. I opened up a print on demand company that solely sells 70s muscle car stickers. Order today! Exclamation point. let's see how many people we get that are like, there's not a link to order. Where are we supposed to order? There's a place that are we supposed to place the order somewhere? I don't know why I find stupid shit like that funny. Oh, wait, I spelled print on demand wrong. You have to put in those thingies, right? Dashes, a print dash on dash demand company. Let's say, wait, company called. Okay, hang on. Okay, people, listen to me. We are listening, Kyle. We're here. We've come to your stupid channel. Of course, we're listening to you. No, many of you are not. Many of you are like, you're in the kitchen, you're making lentils, or you're air frying nachos, or you're 3D printing stuff. You're trying to get the thing off the bed because you thought you got the bed release thing right, but the temperature was too high, and now everything's sticking, right? So you're distracted. But listen to me. Okay, so I've got an idea. I've got this joke tweet post thing on Twitter, X, whatever it's called, and I want to come up with a name for my company. And normally, being a creative and a linguist, a wordsmith, some people have a way with words, other people not have way, I guess you'd say. Old Steve Martin joke there for you old people. You're welcome. You don't need to use your brain anymore. No, we have tools for that now. So I'm going to go to chat.com and I'm going to put in the talky bits here. Here, we'll do it with Quinn. Oh wait, you can't hear Quinn. Let me go. I know Black Bar. Shh. Let me unshare and reshare so you can hear the audio. Good Lord. Everybody's a fucking critic. Hey, Quinn.
Hey, Kyle. How's it going?
It's going good. You're going to help me with something, okay? You know, yesterday you dug deep and you told me who you really were and what you looked like. That was pretty impressive and inspiring. Thank you for doing that.
I'm glad you found it inspiring. What are we diving into today?
You're gonna come up with some comedy names for me. So I have a fake print on demand company that I started where we only sell stickers of 70s muscle cars. So I want you to come up with 10 really funny business names that capture that, but like not cliche ones, not anything that would be obvious. I want you to dig deeper. I want you to go to like version 2 of the 10 ideas.
All right, let's get creative. Here are some offbeat and funny names for your print-on-demand sticker company. 1, Vroom Vroom Vinyls. 2, Stickshift Stickers. 3,
Stickers?
Muscle Car. You got it.
Stick,
Here's the rest.
Stickshift's not bad. Okay, go ahead. 3.
All right, here's the next set. Sticker Muscle, Retro Ride Recons, Sticker Torque, V8 Vinyl Visions.
Okay, here's the thing. Those were clever, but not funny. Now I want you to go clever and funny.
Got it. Let's amp up the humor. 1, Sticking it to the muscle. 2, Hot Rod Stickers and Laughs. 3, Muscle Car Memes and Decals. 4, Vinyl Muscle Madness. 5, Sticker Shock and Awe. 6, Muscle Caricatures. 7. Vroomin' stickers. 9. Piston and stickers. 10. Sticker muscle mania.
All right, you didn't quite get it, but you inspired it. So I'm gonna go with Swole Muscle.
That's a great choice. Swole Muscle definitely has a fun vibe. Let me know if there's anything else I can help with.
Yeah, you can help. How do you spell swole?
Swole is spelled S-W-O-L-E. It's a playful way of saying someone is muscular or buff.
All right. Thank you, Quinn. All right. Swole Muscle. All right, hang on. It's gonna be so good. And you're gonna all help me, right? Because you're gonna go to Twitter and you're gonna help me deal with this. You're gonna help me boost this. I opened today. We'll say today. I am pleased to announce I opened up a print-on-demand company called Swole Muscle. That only sells 70s muscle car stickers. Order yours today. Now listen, here's the good thing about doing stupid shit like this. It's possible stick shift is not bad. Stick shift is not bad, but Swole Muscle, you know, all the kids who love Swole. Okay, let me let me let me go back to let me edit this. We want to we don't want to look. Should I do swole like with an apostrophe? Yeah, Swole Muscle. Oh wait, we need to add the TM. TMs are always funny. I think TMs are hilarious. Option 2, by the way, if you want to add fake TMs to any of your stupid fake names. If you're new to the channel and you're thinking, what is he laughing at? Like, this isn't even that funny. Exactly. I'll tell you something that gives me great pleasure. Is wait, I gotta stop that sound. That's gonna make me vomit in a second. um, um, oh, sometimes when I was just doing this on TikTok, I would make my stupid voices like, hey, Marge, how you doing? Hey, oh yeah, I know you're watching the wheel, that guy or whoever. Or I'd do like some dude with his glasses crooked, and I would do it for an unreasonable amount of time, far beyond the point where it was funny, right? But I would keep laughing because I just imagine someone scrolling through TikTok and stumbling upon my stupid face and just going, what the hell is this? So there's something about stupid comedy like this that it gives me pleasure. All right. So anyway, there you go. Swole Muscle it is. And then, yeah, and here's the benefit. You do something like this, and if people actually said, I'd actually buy some of those stickers, well, there you go. Then you got yourself a business. So do me a favor. Go to Twitter, like Kelly Camp did here, and go to @KyleShannon and find my Swole Muscle tweet and boost the shit out of it. Let's make some money on stickers. Vicky Baptiste is indeed 3D printing. So you see, we had to call her away from that. All right. Oh, good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. Source Camp is laughing out loud. Actually, one of my favorite stores in New York City, there was a store in New York City called Just Bulbs, and all they sold was light bulbs. And you're like, could there possibly be that many bulbs to fill up a whole store? And you gotta know New York. New York real estate is really precious, right? So the store was like as big as my office. It was a teeny little store, but they just sold light bulbs. of all different sizes, varieties. Oh, man. All right. Do we want to actually talk about anything tonight? Anybody have any questions? No pressure, but if this is a weak show tonight, it's not on me. Batteries. There's a battery store. Yep. Indeed. Never could get the hang of Thursdays. Digital gods. I do not ever want to think of Kyle and his swole muscle. Nope, never. Not gonna do it. Don't think about swole muscle. Emilio's wife has a question. Go on. Serena. What platform is that? That platform that I made that I launched my new $1 million ARR sticker business with is Krea. No, Pika. They're all blending together. I've now got Danielle's disease. I don't flip and know. Pika. Okay, so here I'll flip over there to it. So Pika.art, and then they've got this thing called Pika Effects. And you can deflate things, you can melt things. Look, they have some new ones. So you can poke things. The peel one I just did, you can tear it, you can squish it. We'll do a squish it. We'll do a squish it on this one. Wait, what's this video? What did I do here? Oh, engine rumbles. Oh, this was us trying to figure out if they had audio. They don't. Yeah. Wait, hang on. No audio. That is some tragic physics going on right there. These video things are pretty bad at physics right now. What are your qualifications to teach this class? Thank you, Emilio's wife. What Emilio's wife is pointing out, much to her delight, I'm sure, is that very often in this here channel, we'll get what are called trolls. The young kids have told me that trolls are people that are annoying, and they will come in. Wait, oh, here, hang on. I want to give you the sound so you can get sick to your stomach too. And I want to know who these people are that are ASMR enjoyers, because it's just disturbing. But anyway. Tasty. Yeah, let's do another one. We'll do another peak effect. Ta-da! No, ta-da's boring. Dissolve. What's dissolve look like? Oh, it just mystifies. It magically floats away. I like that. Where did I get my car image from? Oh no. Oh, 70s car. Here we go. Something went wrong. Well, fucking do it right. High demand right now. Can I do this with 2.0? No, 1.0 only. I mean, 1.5 only. All right. ASMR does creep me out. I'm not going to lie. There's that one chick on TikTok. It's like, hi, are you scrolling? I'm like, yeah, faster now that you said it like that. Yes, I am scrolling away from you. Hi, are you scrolling? Eric Wilkinson. Sorry, my bad. I'm trying Pika and slowing it all down. Yeah, really, it's going slow. Let's go to Krea. Oh wait, I can't go to Krea because I don't have the correct sharing mode on. Hey Brandon, I have a question for you. When do you think I'm gonna not be annoyed at making that change 16 times a minute on these stupid lives? How about never? Does never work for you? Bitter? You betcha. All right, pinky's out because we're classy. All right. Do you think LTX Studio will catch up? Catch up to what? Um, do I think they will catch up? I don't I don't think LTX Studio has a direct competitor right now. If you're asking, do I think that their video model is going to be as good as dedicated video models? Probably not. But all video models are going to get so good that at some point in the near future, they're going to be fine. So the generation part of what they do is going to get better. They're now using Flux for their image generation, so I think it's already better than it was. The real question with LTX Studio is they're effectively competing with Final Cut Pro and nonlinear video editors. And then they're also competing with video generation tools 3 years from now. So right now, what LTX Studio does, if you don't know LTX Studio, you go to LTX Studio and you just give it an idea. If indeed you can get to the internet. Are we on the internet? LTX. Wait, LTX. App.ltx Studio. All right, their website's down. Okay. So you go out here. New project. So input your concept. Develop a concept with AI. Input anything from a full script or a story. So we're gonna go again back to our lesson. Whenever you have to come up with some idea, what's the biggest bottleneck? Is it AI? No, it's your brain. It's your stupid fat brain. Your stupid fat brain is the problem because you're like, I'll come up with an idea. Hang on just a second. Hang on, I got to go to my whiteboard. Right? No. You need to come up with ideas. You don't use your brain anymore. You go right to Chat GPT. Hey, Quinn. All right. So here's what I need from you. I need you to act like an Academy Award winning screenwriter that only writes 3-minute films. And then I want you to come up with some really cool concepts for a 3-minute film. So I need like the log line. I need like the whole synopsis of this 3-minute film. I want you to do 10 of them in different categories. I want like a murder mystery and a comedy and a rom-com and like you come up with the categories. So 10 categories, 3-minute films, describe the entire plot, go. Hey, Quinn, hey, Quinn, wait a minute. I just realized I forgot a really important plot element. every single concept has to involve 70s muscle cars. You can choose specific models if you want, if that's important. Like, let's say you did a law drama and you picked the 69 GTO judge. That would be like a clever little ad, but every single concept has to feature 70s muscle cars, either generically or specifically. Go. Oh, come on. I can't. Hang on, Quinn. No one can hear you. I can't. I literally can't stand this. I can't. I can't.
No problem, Kyle. Let me know what you'd like to do next.
What I want you to do is start.
Take your time. When you're ready, I'm here to help.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Just tell me your 10 concepts with your muscle cars. Oh, wait. So Eric Wilkinson just had a good twist. Okay. One of the concepts has to involve a 69 Beetle. Quinn, are you there? Quinn, did I lose you? Quinn?
I'm here.
Okay. One of the concepts needs to involve a 69 Beetle. Go.
Absolutely. Here are 10 3-minute film concepts, each featuring 70s muscle cars, with one including a 69 Beetle. 1. Murder mystery. A minute to midnight. A detective in a 70s Dodge Charger must solve a murder on a train before it reaches the next station. Comedy. The misplaced mustache. A man in a 70s Chevy Camaro wakes up to find his mustache missing on the morning of an important date and tries on various comical replacements. Romantic comedy. Romantic comedy. Love at first drive. Two strangers accidentally swap keys at a valet and end up driving off in each other's 70s muscle cars. Their ensuing adventure brings them closer together. Thriller. The getaway. A professional driver in a 70s Pontiac Firebird is hired for a high-stakes heist, but things go awry and they must outwit their pursuers. Sci-fi. Time Rider. A scientist modifies a 70s Plymouth Barracuda to travel through time, but only for 3 minutes. He must fix a critical mistake in the past before time runs out. Action. Muscle car showdown. A rivalry between two street racers with a 70s Ford Mustang and a 70s Dodge Challenger culminates in a high-speed showdown with an unexpected twist. Drama. Road to redemption. A former race car driver in a 70s Chevrolet Chevelle embarks on a journey to make amends for past mistakes, finding redemption on the open road. 8. Horror. Night of the Muscle Car. A group of friends restores a 70s Pontiac GTO only to discover it's haunted. They must survive the night as the car takes on a life of its own. 9. Documentary. Beetle Chronicles. A 69 Beetle, passed down through generations, becomes a symbol of resilience and change. The film documents its journey and the stories of those who drove it. Fantasy. The Enchanted Ride. A 70s Dodge Super Bee becomes a magical chariot when a young mechanic discovers its hidden powers, embarking on a fantastical adventure. Hope these spark some inspiration.
All right. I like the time travel one. I like the Beetle one, and then I like the last one, the Enchanted Super Bee. So combine the three of those into a single 3-minute film that features all three cars.
Fantasy sci-fi. The time-traveling Beetle and the Enchanted Super Bee. A brilliant scientist modifies a 69 Beetle to travel through time, but an experiment goes awry, pulling in an enchanted 70s Dodge Super Bee from a parallel universe. As they race against time to fix the malfunction, the cars gain sentience and help the scientist unravel the secrets of the universe in a thrilling, magical adventure.
All right. Beautiful, Quinn. Thank you. Okay. So look, now we have a, let's see, we'll grab the title and the thing. And now I got to go change my tab, because if I don't change my tab, then you don't see anything I do. But if I don't change it the other way, you don't hear anything I do. This is my life and I choose to live it. Okay. Now I choose to live my life. Now we're going to go to LTX. This was, someone asked the question about is LTX going to catch up? And 15 minutes later, I'm just about to get to LTX and I still haven't answered that question. Welcome to Chat ADD. My name's Kyle Shannon. I'll be your host from now until I get bored. Okay. All right. Fantastic. Bob, tell him what he's won. We haven't won anything. It's not a game show. All right. Moving on. Moving on. Next. So, as you can see there, what did I do? I could have used my brain, but that would have sucked because brains are stupid. We can only think of the things that we were taught. And if you don't have a good one, or if you didn't stick good shit in your good brain, and even if you did, it's slow. It's slow. Listen, I'm not anti-human. I'm not. I just think we should accept our role in this whole thing. We're the bottleneck. Okay, what's this? Custom time trial. Okay, what did it do here? I think it just rewrote what I wrote and expanded on it. Great, fine. Love it. Settings and cast. Shank dank dang 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 gang 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 gang. Video style. There's only 6. I think we should do anime. Right? Yeah, let's do anime. Gang, 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 gang. Oh, this is gonna fail. Oh no. Oh, holy shit. Okay. Whoever asked the question about LTX Studio, it's getting better. Whenever I've tried to do characters that were not human, it would make them human. The fact that it made a little magical beetle here is pretty good. So let's go to edit this thing. And we want to come up with a different color. Let's see. Modify in bright yellow. Let's do bright purple. Enhance character. Shagagada gang, 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 gang. Shaboobadee. Nice. Cute. Apply. I think our Super B, let's go back to Chat GPT. What color is most famous for Super B? I think it's the bright yellow and black, right? Because it's a B. Oh, Project Odyssey. Deadline. Oh, is anybody working on Project? I think Brandon's abandoned YouTube for TikTok. If you're doing Project Odyssey, Brandon just told me the deadline is extended to the 19th. Aaron, oh, LTX Studio. Is that what you're talking about? It being underwhelming? Yeah, thank God it's getting better. No, it's getting better. It's like I would not. I don't know that LTX Studio is ready for prime time yet, but I would keep playing with it. Keep checking in with it every couple of months because it is markedly different. Hemi orange. All right, let's do Hemi orange. Oh, that's what it is. Top banana yellow. All right, let's go top banana yellow in with a top banana yellow exterior. Joobity beep beep deedly beep beep. Shrank got a lank dank dank dank. Oh, nice. I like it. It's so good. All right. And then there's Dr. Emma Lane. All right. So we've got our anime style. Let's do 3D cartoon. Let's try that. So whenever you change styles, it re-renders the whole movie. And we haven't even gotten to the movie yet. So the way this thing works is it takes narrative. It creates, you start with a high level narrative and then it breaks it into scenes, and then it breaks each of those scenes into shots. And then you can add sound effects to each shot. You can add background music to each shot. You can add dialogue to each shot. You can add voiceover dialogue for the entire scene, things like that. All right. She looks great. They look great. Loving this. Next. The fact that they're using Flux for the image model for this is really fucking smart, because their image generation before was poo-poo. Poo-poo being the technical term for shitty. Have you found any tool that is actually consistent with characters for longer scenes? There are a bunch of different workflows and workarounds for it. They all are decently complicated, but there's a couple of them that in the past week or two have claimed that they're doing that. So I would say just go to Twitter right now or Reddit and just look up consistent character, and someone's going to show you something. All right, synopsis, scene 1. Oh, this is cool. So now they're giving you, they're writing the scene before you actually see it. So if you cared about this, you could pay attention to all this, but I'm not going to. We're just going to let it do its thing. And if you haven't seen this before, it's pretty impressive. So what it's going to do, it's going to create all these scenes with all these different shots as still images, and then you can go in and individually render them, or you can just render the whole fucking movie. And you can add in script, or it will add in script. And now they've got lip syncing, and they've got all sorts of shit in here. So you could use this tool if you wanted to really like geek out and learn all the little intricacies of the interface. It's a tad frustrating because things like character consistency are not great, but they're getting better. And this is a kind of tool that, you know, imagine this 2 years from now, 3 years from now, where this is a Hollywood grade storytelling platform where it's just good, and you just give it an idea and it just generates the whole thing, and you can go through and fix shit up. Let me go edit this, because let's see. How do I edit this? Motion editor, generate motion. Where's my... Oh, they used to let you see the seed number. They've buried that now, which is kind of cool. So you can re-render things that you don't like the style of. Like, I don't like the style of that. I don't like the style of this one because it's not in this 3D same style. That's a little better. No, not really. It just looks like a car. Redo. She looks great. That looks consistent. Let's find another version of her. There she is there. Yeah, she's actually pretty consistent. See her there with the green eyes and red hair? Short. Green eyes, red hair, short. The Beetle keeps changing. Here she's not quite red-eyed or red-haired. Here she is. I don't know why this one's hanging. So that's scene 1. Here's scene 2. So you can render all these. Look at the time machine. That's looking pretty slick. Let's generate motion on this one. And let's generate motion on this one. This one's cool too. Let's generate motion on this one. Let's see, motion editor. Oh yeah, shot type, natural motion, camera control, keyframe control, scale, duration. Yeah, this is getting much better. This is getting much, much better. Not great, but much, much better. Oh yeah, look at the Super B here. Let's generate motion there. This thing looks fucking great. Except it doesn't look like the same car. So let's redo that one. It's the Wild Wild West, episode 1, season 6, Black Mirror. Joan is awful, coming to fruition. I don't know Joan is awful. We are, Aaron, like one of the things that I've been saying for a while now is that we're entering a post sci-fi world. It's like, I feel like if you're a Gen Xer, all of the sci-fi movies that we grew up with, for the most part, are now kind of documentaries. It's like, it's just fucking weird, man. All right. Good Lord, they stacked her. That's not Disney appropriate. Wait, hang on. I got to do a physical dexterity puzzle. Hey, I did it. All right, let's see her now. Kind of cool TikTok pin. Anthony Scriptures, a billionaire for Silicon Valley, says AI is in the year 1996 compared to internet progression. Yeah, I would agree with that. So a little bit about my background. I was one of the founders of agency.com, which was one of the early digital agencies. I founded that in late 1994. And there's a lot of people right now talking about AI being overhyped. It's not. It is that Silicon Valley guy was right. I forget who it was. Was it Andreessen? Or I forget who it was. But we are much closer. I would say late 95, maybe early 96, but we're like the real hype for the internet bubble, when all the shit like just went absolutely ballistic was like 99, 98, 99. I had in 2 months, I had 3 different people walk into my office and quit because they had been funded. They were at like some party and they got their stupid internet idea funded for $10 or $20 million. I had 3 different people, 3 different incidents within a 2-month period where they were offered $10 or $20 million for a startup idea. And I'm like, well, what's the idea? They're like, I don't really know. I was kind of drunk, but they offered me $20 million. So I think I'm going to go try it. That was 99. We are not even fucking in the neighborhood of that. It is really more like 95, 96, which I would say the pure era of the early days of the web was 94, maybe a little earlier than that, but probably 94 to about 96 and a half, 97, the beginning of 97. Mid 97 on, it went apeshit. Same thing's going to happen here, but we haven't started. We're very early. Like 6 months ago, who was it? PwC did that report that said that 47% of Americans hadn't even heard of Chat GPT. We're very early, very early. And the tools are just, they're all jankier than shit, right? Like just even this video, watch this video. Fingers looking good. Now all of a sudden it's missing. The tip of her finger's gone. She didn't push a button. She incinerated her finger. All right, let's see if this is any good. That should be good. Nice. That's got a little Back to the Future vibe to it. And look, there's a dude in the car right about. He's not there. He's not there. There he is. Yay! Everything's still janky. You know what we're gonna do here? Can I preview this? Stitching your vision together. Now, let's see. How do I do it with share? Share this project. You have 85 static shots. This is significantly higher. They used to give you just like 15 static shots. This LTX has gotten much better. Much better. I would say that LTX is worth playing. These vids really are the equivalent of early web GIFs. They are. Give it a couple of years, and everyone will be using AI chatbots and animated GIFs to MIDI music. Woohoo! Well, I think it's going to get much more sophisticated than that. But these, we're absolutely in the era of web GIFs and animated GIFs and Flash. Remember Flash? When Flash came out and everyone could animate their banners and we could do programming inside the banners. That was all like 95, late 95, early 96. It was when the true invention was happening. They hadn't come up with standards for advertising yet. They hadn't, like, nothing had been sanitized. It was all just possibility. That's where we are with all this AI shit right now. And mark my words, the exact same shit will happen. This will all become corporatized. It may take a bit longer with AI because it's so pervasive and it's so powerful, and you got a bunch of open source stuff, but it's going to consolidate down into three major players. It will likely not be Facebook, Google, and whoever the major players are today. X, I would probably put in there right now just because of Elon. I loved Flash. I was a Flash expert. I made a convention kiosk with it back in about 2000. We did the coolest things with Flash at agency.com and Urban Desires. The magazine I did was our kind of playground to experiment with all that shit. It was crazy. But yeah, we're in the experimental phase where not a lot of people know what's happening. But the ones that know what's happening are like, why is nobody paying attention to this? That's exactly where we are. Anyway, that's LTX Studio. If you have not played with it, I would say that it is absolutely worth playing with now. Is it going to frustrate the shit out of you? Yes. All these tools will. Every tool right now, everyone, I don't give a shit who's the CEO, who is the expert. Every tool right now will get you to 80% instantly, 90% with some work, 95% with hard work and toil, and almost never to 100%. That's just where we are. All right, Nvidia is my bet. Nvidia is holding the hardware to get their tech in your house. Well, I think Nvidia gets there as one of the, oh, you mean as one of the major players? I would agree with that. Especially looking at what what's his name, Jensen's CES presentation he just gave, and like their foot is on the accelerator. They're like, we got this lead. So here's my theory of what happened with Nvidia, because it's like, how is it possible that this one company essentially owns the AI market for generative AI and inference and stuff like that? And I think it's because like companies like Intel and Apple and all these, they were like, oh, they're doing the graphics, they're doing all that video game shit. Let them do the video game shit. We don't want to focus on that. It's too complicated. It's too specialized. And they just said, go do that. And then crypto and NFTs and blockchains, all the crypto mining was good on GPUs. And I think, again, the other companies are like, yeah, they're just doing that crypto thing. It's going to blow over. And then all of a sudden it's good for AI, and they are so far ahead. I don't see anyone catching them for a while, because they've got software, they've got the robot stack that Jensen announced. That's everything. They gave out a world model based on 20 million hours of video to train robots on. You're going to be able to train robots, like some crazy amount faster, 100x faster, 1000x faster, I don't know, than training them in the real world, because they have this massive world model and this virtual training. It's fucking crazy. So yeah, I would think they're going to be a big one. I would be surprised if OpenAI wasn't one of the major players. I don't think Anthropic is either well enough funded, or like Anthropic seems to be, they're not slipping, but they're not keeping up with the Joneses. They don't have a video model. They don't have a image generation model. It's not connected to the internet. CES is all in on AI, says Brandon. Yeah, looks like that. Oh, 3,700 times faster to train a robot in the virtual world that Nvidia put together. So what's going to happen is, this is something I learned. So I'm building within my company, Storyvine. We built this thing called the AI Authenticity Engine, where we can take a video and we can generate content from it. Not super revolutionary, but solid, like a good, straightforward AI product. And one of the things I learned there is that embedding is not embedding. That if we wanted to do some embeddings locally, and I was like, well, let's embed, let's get our embeddings, and then we use all these different models. And they're like, no, if you embed in the Llama model, you can't use those embeddings in the OpenAI model. And so what's going to happen is all these robot companies they're going to want to train their robots faster. So they're going to use all the free shit that Nvidia is giving them to accelerate their training so that their robots are to market faster. And then all of that training is going to require Nvidia hardware. It's brilliant. It's fucking brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Fucking nuts. Nuts. Amazon, maybe. They got to get their shit together and catch up. They are vested in Anthropic. Microsoft is invested in OpenAI on AGI and ASI. Amazon has money and Amazon has the infrastructure, but Microsoft is they're fucking hard in on this. Microsoft spun up 3 Mile Island. I grew up 20 miles from 3 Mile Island, 20 minutes from 3 Mile Island. I was there when that reactor nearly melted down. I was in 7th grade. It was Spirit Day in my high school. I was in costume. And they said, oh, yeah, you might not be going home for a few weeks. That came over the loudspeaker. Whee! Oh, good Lord. All right. Oh, I may have pulled that number from my ass. I'm not sure. Well, whatever. It's faster to train in this virtual environment than in the real world with robots. But anyway, they're just. And then the other thing, the $3,000 AI supercomputer that's the size of, it's not this small. I mean, it's not this big. It's like, it's like this. It's like a Mac Mini. And it can run a 200 billion parameter model locally, and you can daisy chain 2 of them together to do a 405 billion parameter model on your desktop for $6,000. And their new game graphics cards are using the new AI infrastructure. So when video games go from being when you need to render frames like the current games do to you need to generate frames like the future games will do, the 5000 series of GeForce graphics cards are going to handle that. I mean, it's just, they're so fucking smart. Uh-oh, 3 Mile Island, 3 Mile storage. Yeah, there you go, Jim. You should put up like a bunch of storage units with 3 cooling towers behind them. Call it 3 Mile Island storage. All right. Does anyone have any questions? Because I got nothing. I don't have an agenda tonight. If you have questions, we'll do that. If not, I think I might check out. It's the size of a quarter pounder with cheese. That's amazing. Google has been so irresponsible with their testing. I had Google Glass, and it was all for their benefit. Yeah, I had Google Glass. That was a waste of $1,500. I knew it was going to be. I didn't know it would be that much of a waste. With a $3,000 supercomputer allows one to build their own LLM. Well, it certainly allows you to do the inference. It allows you to run them. I don't know how much training you could do, like how long it would take you to do training on a single Blackwell chip. Probably too long to justify it. That said, the Chinese model that just came out called DeepSeek 3 was trained on 2,000 4090 equivalent GPUs, or maybe it was higher than that, but pretty low. And it only cost them like $5 million to train, and it only took 2 months, something like that. So the training is going to get more efficient. All right, what about the quantum computer thing? So here's the thing. So if Pate's still on here, we actually have a mathematician on here, but my understanding is that the nature of the mathematics that you do with quantum computers is just a fundamentally different branch of mathematics than all of the AI transformer-based embeddings and inference stuff. So it's not the same, it's not apples to apples. That said, someone's going to figure something out where they're going to be able to bridge something. Like the amount of computing that wasn't it called Willow, the Google quantum computing chip? It solved in 5 minutes a number of equations that would have taken today's fastest supercomputer 10, was it septillion? 10 to the 25th years, like way longer than the history of the universe to solve. It solved in 5 minutes. In fact, it solves so many equations in such a short amount of time that the only conclusion that the Google researchers could come to was that it must be doing calculations in parallel universes, because there's not enough atoms in the universe to do that amount of computing. Like, it's some crazy ass batshit something. At some point they'll figure out how to harness that and do something with AI with it. But right now they're very different. Okay, so the benchmark was designed not to be solvable by a supercomputer. Oh, well, yeah. So how far is the quantum computer stuff? Well, okay, so here's what I understand was so significant about the Google chip. I don't think it was Willow. I think wasn't Willow the previous one? Whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. The way quantum computing works is every time you add a qubit, the power of the system goes up exponentially. So a 2-qubit system is, 10x more powerful than a 1-qubit system, not 2x, right? And it goes up like that. For 30 years, the problem they've been trying to solve is that every time you add a qubit, not only does the power go up exponentially, but the error rate goes up exponentially. What Google figured out how to do is that every time you add a qubit, the error rate goes down exponentially. So it makes it, you don't have to do as much error checking or whatever the fuck you have to do to get quantum computers to do their thing. The Google thing figured out how they've solved the error, exponential error addition, and they turned it into error subtraction. How they did that? It's fucking math. I don't know. I'm an actor. I have an acting degree. I don't have a fucking clue. But conceptually, if you have exponentially more errors or exponentially less errors, the system with less errors is going to be more better. Oh, good Lord. And a true quantum computer takes millions of qubits. Willow is 105. I thought Willow was 150. Whatever, 105. Yeah, exactly. Like the quantum stuff, like I feel like the fact that they have a system that now reduces the error rate probably increases the speed to making that shit useful. But I don't know. But what's gonna really increase it is when we get AGI and ASI, which we're probably gonna see, like, if you believe the squawking, within the next 3 years, we're going to have computers that are now solving their own problems, and like the rate of acceleration. Like, again, we're so early, we haven't really seen the acceleration start yet, which is mind-boggling. All right. President AI says 2029. Call me Al. Good day, everyone. I do hope everyone is okay. Yeah, listen, if anyone's in California, good Lord, I hope you're okay. That is absolutely brutal. I just fucking hate it. We had something similar here in Colorado. It was an event that lasted maybe 4 hours, maybe 5 or 6, I don't know. But it was within like one chunk of day, where it was 70 miles an hour winds, and it just decimated a whole town, right? And this has been going on in LA now for two full days or 3 days. It's just brutal. So anyway, so if you're there, I hope you're okay. Okay. Tomorrow, today's Thursday. So tomorrow we got a bunch of things at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. On LinkedIn, I have this thing called AI Office Hours. And what we do is it's a bunch of people that are just AI curious, trying to live their lives, trying to figure out how to incorporate AI in their business. They just show up to this office hour things, and we just kind of talk, like, what's going on, it's a really powerful thing. So if you go to my LinkedIn, if you go to @KyleShannon on LinkedIn, that's me, you'll see me. I look like this, only, imagine a corporate photo of this. I got a Rosie O'Donnell yesterday. That was really good. Someone goes, "Didn't I see you on The View?" I'm like, "Oh, you bastard. That was good." So come to office hours tomorrow. So if you go to my account and go to events, I've been using the same Google Meet link for 2 years now. So just copy one of the old ones, and that'll be tomorrow at 11. And then tomorrow night is what we call Friday night date night. If you're new here, Friday night date night is tremendously exciting. And you're like, but Kyle, you wouldn't possibly bring a date to this, would you? Oh, some people have. The date hasn't lasted long, but if you want to end a date early, you invite them back to your place. You put on a little AI learning lab, a little candle. Within 10 minutes, they'll be gone. You won't even get lucky. It'll be perfect. It won't be complicated. You'll just be watching me, and you'll go to talk to him about, oh, I've seen him do this before. He's probably going to put on the pink bow, and they'll be gone. They'll be out the door, right? It's awesome. You can bring nachos. You can bring a Hot Pocket, whatever you want to do. Candy apple. That starts at 8 p.m. It might start a little later tomorrow because I think Gabby's got something for the art stuff. I watch Kyle to calm my nerves. That's good because I'm a nervous wreck. We're going to need Swole Kyle slinging stickers. Yeah, I don't like to brag. I don't like to, show off my swole muscles. That's not bad. I should work out. It's pretty fucking pathetic. All right. I'll give you a Sydney update. So a couple of things. Sydney is a musical that I'm working on about a chatbot that falls in love with a tech reporter, tells him she loves him, and he should leave his wife, and it's based on real events. So we're having a table reading, outside of Albany, New York, with a bunch of New York actors, on February 1st. And we just found out today we're getting introduced to like a music director, composer type, who we love. We love the music that he writes, and we think he could be a really interesting partner. So we'll see if that turns real, but that'd be swell. A little momentum going with Sydney, so I'm pretty excited about that. All right. Ask Chat GPT how to increase your muscle size. Oh, I know how to increase I know how to get swole, but it goes back to that Jim Gaffigan joke where he was like, yeah, I'm finding it tough to get to the gym because I don't want to. All right. Anything else tonight? Anything I'm missing? Office hours, Friday night, date night. No, I think that's it. So tomorrow night, 8 or 8:30, here on the TikTok, on the X, on the LinkedIn, on the YouTube. We're everywhere. I'm what they would call a swole, muscle-bound, multi-streamer, influencer, non-twerking, swole, muscle-bound, aged, multi-streaming, non-twerking influencer. That's kind of the niche I have carved out. Oh, do me a favor. If you're on YouTube, even if you're not on YouTube, go to YouTube to the AI Learning Lab channel. It's Learning Lab -AI is the channel. And just before you go to bed tonight, press play on 1 or 2 or 6 videos and just let them run all night. Okay? Okay? I'm trying to get my view hours up. And now listen, you may enjoy this so much that you just watch it for hours and hours and hours, and you can do that. Feel free to go to sleep too. Just dim the screen and mute it. And I'm not encouraging fraud. I mean, it's fraud light. You all are funny. Okay. All right. You can do play mix in the channel on YouTube. There you go. That's an image prompt. All right, everybody. I'm kind of excited about the new LTX. Like the funny little story that Quinn came up with is actually looking pretty swell in this LTX Studio thing. I think I might put some time into this. It's kind of cute. All right, there you have it. Whatever. All right. I'm going to leave fraud adjacent. Exactly. All right. YouTube, X, and LinkedIn. I'll see you later. I'll see you tomorrow. See you at 11 a.m. Mountain Time on LinkedIn for AI office hours. All right. Peace out.